What are consequential damages? Consequential damages are a type of monetary compensation awarded in a lawsuit, meant to cover losses that do not flow directly from the wrongful act itself, but that result indirectly as a consequence of it. In simple terms, they are damages that go beyond the immediate harm and compensate for ripple effects or secondary losses caused by the breach of contract or wrongful conduct. The classic example is in contract law. If one party breaches a contract, the injured party may suffer not only the direct loss of the contract itself, but also additional financial harm that flows naturally from the breach. These additional harms are what we call consequential damages, also known as special damages. A bit of history. The doctrine of consequential damages is deeply tied to the famous English case Hadley v. Baxendale from the 19th century. In that case, a mill's crankshaft broke, and the repair was delayed because the carrier did not deliver the replacement in time. As a result, the mill lost profits from days of inactivity. The court held that such losses could only be recovered if they were reasonably foreseeable at the time the contract was made. That principle of foreseeability has become the foundation for consequential damages in both English and American law. So, how do consequential damages work in practice? They require foreseeability. The damages must have been reasonably predictable to both parties when they entered into the agreement. They are indirect. Unlike direct damages, for example, the price of an undelivered product, consequential damages cover secondary losses such as lost profits, reputational harm, or business opportunities. They often depend on special circumstances. If one party knew about the other's specific situation, they may be held liable for more extensive losses. An example: imagine a supplier fails to deliver raw materials to a factory. The factory not only loses the money paid for the materials, direct damages, but also cannot produce goods for its biggest client, leading to lost profits. Those lost profits may be claimed as consequential damages, provided it was foreseeable to the supplier that a delay would cause such losses. It is also common for contracts to include clauses that limit or exclude consequential damages. Businesses often negotiate these terms to avoid unpredictable liability, since consequential damages can be very large and uncertain. For instance, many software or service agreements explicitly state, "The company shall not be liable for consequential or incidental damages, including lost profits." A curiosity is that in U.S. law, consequential damages are distinct from incidental damages. Incidental damages refer to smaller, out-of-pocket expenses incurred while trying to deal with the breach, like the cost of finding a new supplier. Consequential damages, on the other hand, usually involve larger ripple effect losses such as lost revenue. In short, consequential damages are an important legal concept that ensures fairness by compensating parties not only for the immediate harm of a breach or wrongful act, but also for predictable, indirect losses that flow from it. They strike a balance between compensating real harm and preventing unlimited liability. Up above, I left you more videos so you can keep learning law. Don't forget to like and subscribe.